When I spoke last night, I didn't focus on the second reading, but as it was being proclaimed, I had a memory that came back to me from my very first parish. I was standing where Woodhouse Lane crosses Holyhedge Road in Wythenshawe in South Manchester, and this old lady was struggling to cross the road. And this biker, helmet, leathers, suddenly stopped and helped her. And it was such a powerful image that it stayed with me all these years. Be open. Those were the words that the man who was deaf and had a speech impediment heard. Imagine hearing words spoken, perhaps for the first time. And what did he go around doing as a result? Telling everybody. But Jesus didn't do it as a trick, as a way to get more people. He took him aside quietly because his heart was open to this man who suffered so. Nobody wants to be an outcast. No one wants to live wondering what it is people are saying, living in a very strange world that's hard to fathom. But hopefully our gathering here on this Labor Day weekend is an acknowledgement that we want to set time aside to relax. To relax not only from our labors, but also from our prejudices, from our fears, from that which separates us from one another and separates us from God. The man with the speech impediment met the man whose heart was open, whose heart was aligned with the very heart and life being of God. And this is the sort of man he is, says John Shea. He says, he thinks nothing of crossing the boundaries of Jew and Gentile. And man and woman to find the resonating response he so desires. So people to respond to that love that they receive. Wherever he is positively received, he stays. Where he is rejected, he moves on. Other towns, other people, other possibilities. And that is the man, I hope, in whom we rest, not just this day, but every day. The one we can turn to when we feel that our hearts and minds are being dulled, that we perhaps haven't read a book about another person's point of view, if ever. Trying to live in this world and to understand it. Not only live in this world passively taking, but generously giving. Open to the one who wants to heal us. And that's a bold start, isn't it? It's okay for that person to be healed. They need it, but not me. But we all begin Mass, even Deacon Dwight and myself, by acknowledging that we're in need. That we're in need of the love and the mercy of God. And that's how we start every Mass. That's how the Pope himself starts Mass. So we're all in this together, desiring to receive from the one who knows the love of God, who is God, firsthand. And this is what John Shea also says. Jesus brings us into himself. He sticks his fingers into our ears. So we cannot hear the outside and are guided to the spiritual center of our heart. Then he places his spit into us. He unites our center with his center, which is open to God, divine love. Through this union with the open one, our hearts open. We can now hear and speak and be the Word of God.
Please like, subscribe, or comment below.